Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of SH Figuarts Kamen Rider 2, or Kamen Rider Nigo, from the first Kamen Rider series and second Rider. Yeah, pretty much sums it up. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So just like Ichigo, follows the same style packaging. It's actually kind of in this thinner box with a lot more plastic here, at least I think so. It has this kind of like white lined image of Nigo here doing his pose. It says Masked Rider 2. The logo down here. On the top you got a description of the series, his name up here. Got a little picture of him on the side here, description. Same thing here, got the name here, name at the bottom. On the back it shows some cool poses you can get him in and be like, hey look, if you have one of those Tamashi stands that I hate, then you could put him in this pose. So yeah, it's a neat box. I enjoy these boxes. As for what he comes with, let's set him aside for a moment. Here's what you get. You get several different types of hands. You get, in addition to the ones you have, 3 different, or technically 4 different sets. You've got these like karate chop hands here, which are pretty much for his pose. Well, there they go. And then you have here the hands that won't come out. You have the holding things hands, even though there's nothing for him to hold, but you can have him hold other things. Potentially bike, you never know. And then you've got just the kind of, also won't come out of the plastic hands. The you've got the kind of relaxed martial arts hands, just somewhere in between. And then you got these 2 hands here, which are pretty much for his pose as well. I don't know why they're separated like that, but they are. They're put on opposite sides of the packaging. And then you get an alternate scarf here. The one you have on him is just kind of laying down. This one's like split up. I'll try to switch that out in a little bit. And then you have the kick effect part, which is just like Ichigo's. Just kind of clear blue leading up to clear white, bluish. And I guess I'll show that off in a minute too. So pretty much the same things as you got with Ichigo. So here we have Nigo. Definitely a nice figure. Literally pretty much the only difference about him is his gloves and his stripes. So same head sculpt here. It's a really good head sculpt for the helmet. I really like it. The compound eyes look really good, kind of have this deep red. The colors all look really good, the proportions are good. The chest is done in this sort of matte finish, which looks really good. It's not quite as big as it was in the All Riders movie, where it was all like boom, boom, boom. It was like Baywatch cleavage. But it definitely looks good, and it's a good material for it. I got the black plastic here with the white lines running down, which is one of the differences between him and Ichigo. And then he's got his red gloves. Belt looks good, just like Ichigo's. Got the back here with the like hopper wings. His legs pretty much basic black with white stripes running down. You can see they have some sort of like areas here where it's molded to look like the pants are folding, which is nice. And then you got the red boots. Articulation wise, same stuff going on as usual. 360 ball joint here, swiveling, double elbow joint, swiveling at the fist. And then you've got movement here at the waist and the chest, 360 ball joint on the head, up and down, 360 joint here at the leg, swiveling, double knee joint, swiveling, toe action joint. Same articulation as Ichigo, and this mold is very solid. I really like this mold. It looks good, it feels solid, no loose joints, it feels quality. It's really easy to enjoy. Now let me just bring in Ichigo here, and you can take a look at him. As you can see, not too many differences. You can see he has the silver pattern running down his arms. He's got white, he's got 2 stripes, he's got 1. He's got silver gloves, he's got red ones. Other than that, there's not a whole lot of differences. One of the few riders where you really have to think about it to spot the differences. I mean, like when it first out of the package, I didn't even think about the white stripes. I was just looking at the gloves for differences. But yeah, like it's really funny because it's kind of expensive to spend money on both of these figures for most people, and they're relatively the same thing with very minor details. But at the same time, it almost seems wrong to just buy one because Ichigo and Nigo are such a duo. I mean, man, they had some low standards for what constitutes as a new rider in the old days. Like, alright, we need a new rider. What should we do? Just get some new gloves and we'll like paint over his silver. Alright, let's do it. So, but yeah, he's still a very good figure. I mean, He's pretty much the same thing as Ichigo, which was already a good figure. I really like it. Tight mold, feels like a quality figure, it looks good on the shelf. So if you're a fan of Nigo, I definitely can recommend it. It's a really good figure art. And if you're a fan of Showa in general, then I can recommend both of them. I just feel like it's kind of wrong to have one without the other. But it's a very, very good figure, and I really do like it. It's just kind of more of the same what I already have, so I'm just a little bit underwhelmed by it at the current time. But I mean, it's still a very good figure. So anyway, that's about all. Until next time, make sure you check out writersrangersrambles.com for token news in the craziest way possible. And of course, while you're over there, check out the Ramboards to discuss Kamen Rider or anything else Toku or nerd related. And of course, check out the crazy podcast that started it all. So until next time, it's Dawson Rider, signing out.